Hello everybody, today's video about education, and so the title will be what it's like living in Japan without degree. So you will find difficulty or hardship to find a good job in Japan if you have no degree, if you have no higher educational background. So for example, big established company such as Toyota, Panasonic, SoftBank, those company don't hire you in good position, don't employ you in higher position because you have no degree. And but there are a lot of exception if you have specific ideas, if you have specific ability, talent, and if you have portfolio introducing your good ability. Some company hire you in good position, and some companies promise you good income and big budget, and so yeah, there are a lot of exceptions, but generally and without degree, living in Japan is relatively tough, relatively hard to compare to those living with compared to those with higher degrees. So for example, I don't have any degrees. I don't have higher educational background. I just graduated from high school, and my friend also have no degree, and my friend has had no higher educational background, and they manage their lives with small income, small budget, and but we are not living in extreme poverty. We just live with small budget, and but without degree, and we have little opportunity to encounter those company, those people living, working at established company. Yeah, and plus without degree, without high educational background, and we tend to live in lower position in the society. We all live in such a kind of a class society, economical class society. The high educational people are living in richness, and low educational people living in poor condition. We are living in those class society, and but Japan's society is relatively flat compared to the U.S. or the other Western country, and we have relatively flat society, and seemingly there is no such a class system. We are seemingly flat, but there is a certain class system, economical class system, and without degree, we tend to live in lower places. But it is a kind of a norm, I don't know, norm, fashion, and popular, and I don't know what to say. This is a kind of a norm in the world, not only in Japan, but all over the world. In all over the world, those things happen. So anyway, but you can make big money in business, on the internet or as a business, maintain some restaurants, as a shops, I don't know, those things. You can make money from those things even if you a low educational person, even if you have no degree, no higher education background, you can be successful in the business. We live in the free country, so it is okay. But there are another aspect in Japan, and so there are a lot of people living with handicap, living with disorder, living with disability, and I am also living with schizophrenia, and living with those handicap, those disability is risky, is hard, rather than being low educational person. If you have no degree, but you can be successful in the society. But being disabled person can be hard to achieve some financial success, because people consider us as a very low quality labor, and because we sometimes suddenly quit job, abandon job, give up business. We suddenly quit job, and so for companies people, they feel very risky to hiring people like me, and hiring disabled person is risky for company. So we have little opportunity to rise our career in the society, because people consider us as a low quality labor. But this is just a tendency, and this is not the whole story in Japan, and this is also my story, just my story. There are a lot of exceptions, and for example, I'm now trying to make money from my writings or other activity, and being freelance in the society can be feasible, despite I am a disabled person. Being freelance is feasible, is possible for those with disability. It's okay. So basically, Japan is a free country. Of course, there are a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, but we have relatively flat, and so I sometimes experience some persecution, some discriminatory especially in working space. We are completely separated from so-called normal people, because we are disabled person. Disabled person are completely separated from normal person. They are working at a specific work. So, but it is kind of discriminatory. But it is also just a tendency. It's not whole story in Japan. So today I share some difficulty in Japan, but I don't think my situation is negative, but I'm positively estimate Japan society, and I want to make big money from Japan society or as a country, and so. But anyway, today I shared and some information regarding to education in Japan. So thank you for watching.